These are just some of the first people of the Millewa-Mallee Aboriginal Corporation in Victoria. According to their website, our people, our culture, our country. Which one presumes is a subtle way of saying not your country, unless you happen to have the right family tree. They clarify, individuals within First People of Millewa-Mallee identify as Lachi Lachi, Nintate and Nyeri Nyeri. The First Peoples of the Millewa-Mallee group is not formed on the basis of language group identity. We are the custodians of our country. I found this rather specific. Their About page under Our Entity claims, First Peoples of the Millewa-Mallee are people of the river and the scrub and desert in an area known today as the northwest of Victoria. We are descended from families whose ancestors are part of this country, ancestors who cared for it, sang to it, danced on it, and kept it strong and fat. I'm not exactly sure what is required to keep a country strong and fat, but apparently an obese country is a healthy country. Well, the Millewa-Mallee people have had a win in court that reinforces differential treatment in Australia based on a person's ancestry. The ABC reported last week, historic native title ruling gives traditional owners exclusive rights. And what does exclusive rights actually mean? Straight from the source, other people wanting to access those areas will need to seek permission from them. Unsurprisingly, another group, the Wamba Wemba traditional owner group, further upstream near Swan Hill, is also applying for native title. When and where will this stop? Will Victoria end up being one big native title claim? Federal Court Justice Elizabeth Bennett, pictured, delivered the judgment at King's Billabong Park beside the Murray River just outside of Mildura. This is her participating in a smoking ceremony. Turns out my initial presumption was spot on. In the ABC article, they reported, for the first time in Victoria, 3 groups of First Nations people will have the right to control access to designated parts of their country. Their country, not your country. It's very divisive language. They reinforce the meaning of exclusive rights, stating, exclusive rights are the strongest form of native title and, until now, have not been recognised in Victoria. As part of the ruling, the state and traditional owners have agreed to negotiate exclusive access to some parts of Crown land within the claim zone, such as national parks. However, farms, roads, public spaces and campgrounds, waterways used for recreational fishing and boating, and other locations with existing titles will not be impacted. Well, not yet. They also include a picture of the Good Justice hugging local elder Auntie Janine Wilson. I wish when I went to court, the judge hugged me after the trial. Shown on the right in this photo, Nyeri Nyeri elder Wendy Brabham made her views very clear after the ruling. She said, "It was always our land. First Nations, we just need a break. It's not just native title, it's also balancing the human rights issues in this country and being recognised as First Nations people." So there you go. Certain public land in Victoria is apparently now only accessible by certain people, based purely on their family tree. Is this a forward step for Australia? I feel like it's the opposite.